Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. This is Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
On a line out towards center. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Jackson Chourio. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Strike 2. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Baldwin collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 1st. Up now for Milwaukee, Harrison Bader. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Bader gets his lead at first with nobody out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. One and 2 now on Acuna.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, puts it away for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Drake Baldwin, the next to hit, takes outside. To short, could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Inside. And that is ball one. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 3-0. And here is Jacob Wilson. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Right side, hard hit. Throw over to Tellez. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Andy Pages. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielder.
Nice grab. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Yeah, that's a little bit high, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Pages squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. Marte to first, and the inning is over. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Boog. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot, traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason, and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this season. If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. That's ripped. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bader swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Just missed. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Swung on, belted. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. A soaring shot to center. It's 5-zip. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Baldwin at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Rolled to Rowdy. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ramon Urias. Darvish back to work. Marte. And one away in the top of the third. So up next, Nick Gonzalez. Acuna on the run. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Paul DeJong. Swing and a miss, strike 1. DeJong getting to start at shortstop, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Bader makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. And now Jacob Wilson. Line drive, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Pages, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 away. So man aboard, and the batter now, Colt Heath. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball,
1 run across in the frame so far here on opening day. And they'll do it again. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And there's 2 away. Next for the Brewers, Noelvi Marte. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, out of the 4th, digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Fought off foul.
Well, these Rays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Hauls it in for the out. Corbin Carroll next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. Two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Wilson fires over to first, and he has thrown 4. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, throw to first. Boots it. Man at first with 1 gone. Up now for Milwaukee, Drake Baldwin. That one fouled off. In the air, left field. Chourio sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's Stanton now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
1 ball.
Check swing didn't go. And a count 1-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Inside, ball 2.
And that's in the dirt. And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game. Rowdy Tellez getting ready to hit.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next offering is fouled back. The Brewers up big in this one here on opening day. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Stepping in, Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. Good job to fight that one off. Darvish delivers. Pitch misses. Ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Slides, but it gets by him. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. That's a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Flied to right his first time. Slings to first, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jacob Wilson. In the air out towards right center. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. And here is Andy Pages. 1 for 2. Now he breaks his bat. Gausman makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Colt Keith. Line drive. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Paul DeJong. Darvish back to work. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Julio Rodriguez next to hit for the Rays. First pitch, and he just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Wilson. Rodriguez out on the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Pages. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Milwaukee, and now it's Jake Burger to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Burger measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Tellez takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. So here's Bader now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Top of inning number 7. And now Jackson Chourio. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Nope, that's foul.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No balls,
Tonight, his
two
slider
strikes.
has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Wilson gets it to first,
He's out.
and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swings through that one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if
0-1's
he
the count.
had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging. Two down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now at the plate, Drake Baldwin. First pitch just misses.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Ground ball right side. Tellez steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 7-0. This one high in the air to left center. Snags it for the second out. Andy Pajas up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab. And that ends the inning. We go to the eighth, and stepping in for the Rays, Danny Jansen.
Danny